Ready? Style Nary with AB Boxing News, sponsored by RX Water. We're here with heavyweight's own Michael Hunter, fighting this Saturday at Pearl Harbor MGM Grand. What's going on, champ? How's everything?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. You know, the weather's beautiful. The harbor is nice. Can't complain.
This is your debut under Matchroom Boxing USA, Eddie Hearn. Before that actually happened, was there any promises on like, let's say the terms, like, you sign with us, you get a shot at Joshua, you get big lucrative fights. Like, what was some of the things that he mentioned that interests you that maybe other promoters or other networks said, you know what, that they couldn't offer you, in other words?
Yeah. No, really. I fought Ustinov for like my little opening. Then yeah, this is my first time doing the deal off the contract. What really sold me was their enthusiasm to work with me, and they're willing to participate in and they didn't really anything I asked for. It was no problem. So that was really it. They definitely have interest in me. And I kind of been under the radar for the last few years, but they seen a little something special in me, and I appreciated it. So
You was this close, landing that big lucrative fight with one Anthony Joshua. He is the money man at heavyweight. No one could deny that. Sometimes they say that when something doesn't happen, they say that as the more patient you get, the greater the reward. So, get a dominant performance this Saturday night, you might be the leading candidate for a Joshua fight. So do you feel that you have to make that statement after come Saturday night to maybe land a Joshua fight if all goes well for him too after June 1st?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know about getting a Joshua fight, but any big fight will do. So I definitely have to perform and outperform anybody that's been up against this guy, and showcase my skills. So it's definitely going to be a challenge. The dude's never been stopped. He's a tough dude. He has a lot of experience. When you look him up, he's boxing, MMA. He's been around. He's been tons of sparring. He's boxed with the best. So, and you could tell he's very comfortable. I seen him today around in the hotel, and he had he didn't have any nasty animosity. You could tell he's very comfortable at what he does. So he's a professional.
A lot of great heavyweights right now at the time. Usyk's about to make. Well, he was originally supposed to make his debut Saturday. Unfortunately, with injuries. Is that if you can't get a Joshua, is that a fight you would like down the road too with Usyk?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I would like to revenge my loss. I just think that's gonna come in due time. I got a few more fights to prove myself that I'm a force actually to be reckoned with. And in due time, what I'm saying, I'm in no rush to show anybody anything, as long as they keep me busy, and I'm gonna keep performing. So
This card headlined by Devon Haney. He's also from Vegas. He resides in Vegas. You're from Vegas too. It seems like Las Vegas is taking over Maryland this weekend. How does it feel to have you and Haney, just literally taking over Maryland for the fight for the weekend?
yeah, it's a blessing. I got Hasim Rockman, who's also he's from Maryland, but lives in Vegas. So it's also a good thing that Devin Haney's on the card with us. It's like my little brother. He'd been watching me box before he was even boxing, so I remember him just coming in the gym, as a kid. So now he's like, he's a superstar, and he's always had that superstar status, and they know, and everybody knows it. So, it is the Vegas takeover over here.
Your impression of Deontay Wilder's brutal knockout last Saturday against Brazil?
Impressive. I mean, what else can you say?
I was there and I blinked for like 3 seconds.
I did the same thing. I was right there in the front, and I looked down, and boom, I just heard ah. So, I mean, but it was impressive. We all know he has power, and we kind of know that Dominic Brazil is kind of a stationary target. So, it was a great matchup as far as matchmaking to me. So.
Lastly, where can we follow you? Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Michael.
Michael Bounty Hunter on Instagram, and Michael Hunter #2 on Twitter.
Style Neri, AB Boxing News, heavyweight's own Michael Hunter. Don't miss out this Saturday, Maryland, MGM Pearl Harbor. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All love, bro. Thank you.